Tonight, Colonel Dean Esserman is speaking publicly for the very first time since admitting minors were drinking alcohol in his own home.
Esserman says he broke up his daughter's graduation party Friday night as soon as he realized underage drinking was going on.
Now the Public Safety Commissioner is reviewing the matter, and one city councilor is calling for Esserman's suspension.
Today, Target 12 investigator Tim White sat down with Colonel Esserman one-on-one for his side of the story.
He joins us live now from Providence with the developing details. Tim?
Mike, Susan, first let's address the rumor mill. Colonel Dean Esserman tells me he is not resigning, nor has he been asked to step down. Now, we wanted to understand how it was that, at least initially, the colonel says he didn't know underage drinking was going on in his house, yet a reporter sat in his neighborhood for 2 hours after being tipped off.
How did the next step happen where a mass of kids show up and you not know that they have booze while someone outside your house knows that?
You know, it's a good question. Kids came, you know, the first hour or so of the party was beautiful. I was out front or in the kitchen greeting people. A lot of people were coming in on our side fence, but that was the way they were supposed to come in. And they came fast, all of a sudden.
Underage drinking is against the law. Was there any thought to, geez, maybe I should call the police here because a law is being broken?
You know, I made a judgment call. I found a cup, I smelled it, I poured it out, and I stopped the party there and then. And I told my daughter, this party's over. Let's go.
Why did you let them leave with booze?
Some of them I couldn't keep up with. The ones I saw who ran with some booze on their shoulder, just people started moving quickly. I made a judgment call.
In your original statement, you said that you checked to make sure no one is under the influence. How would you know that if everyone took off so fast?
Because people were leaving in different directions, and I was stopping a lot of people and saying, let me look at you for a minute, let me check. Just keep my eye on people. And I thought that by stopping it fast, I wanted to stop it before it got out of hand, before people drank too much, before it went on too long.
Esserman tells me that he chose to do the interviews to try and move on from the incident, but he did so at the permission of the mayor's office. In fact, one of Mayor Angel Taveras' press secretaries sat in for the entire interview. Now, new at 6 o'clock, I asked the colonel if he feels he was set up and if all of this swirling around him is making him less effective as a police chief. That's new at 6. Live with the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.